Hello everyone, Craig here with Craig Dacey Financial Coaching, and I'm here with another EveryDollar tutorial, and I'm going to talk to you about how to reconcile your budget at the end of the month, meaning the month is over, you probably, hopefully have some money left over. How do you figure out what that is and what do you do with it? All right, so before I do, I want to let you know that in the description below, you can opt into my free financial freedom roadmap. This is a step-by-step guide that's going to take you from surviving to thriving with your finances, from the paycheck to paycheck cycle, breaking free from that, and to finally feeling some peace within your money. So click on the link below, sign up for that, and it'll be emailed directly to you. All right, jumping into the finances. So let's say we're at the end of February here, and we want to reconcile this budget. So what we want to do is we want to see what's remaining in our budget. And so you'll see right here, restaurants, I have $25 left. Groceries, I have $50 left. Clothing, I have $130 left, right? So what do I have total left over? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to favorite all the categories that I might have leftover cash in. So these four are going to go under my favorites, and I'm going to scroll through and find anything else that might have leftover cash. So maybe miscellaneous right here. So what I'm going to do is make it a favorite by clicking on it and putting a star next to it. Now all of them are in my favorites. That way they're all together and looking good. Okay. So now I want to take these categories and see what do I have left over total. Now, one way to do this is I just pull out my calculator, right? And I add these numbers up. 25 plus 50 is 75, plus 130 is 205, plus 12 is 217, right? 217, but I went over budget in gas, so I'm going to subtract $20. So I'm going to end up with 197. So we're going to take that away, and here we are at 197 left over. Now, personally, I wouldn't recommend having this negative here. So just a little side note, if you have a negative number, when I went to go buy this gas that was going to put me negative 20, I would immediately move some funds around. So I might have adjusted this down to 205 and brought $20 up here to make it 150, and then now we're nice and pretty sitting here at $0, and our numbers are still going to add up to what we had before. So just a little food for thought on that one. We're still here at 197 and everything's looking good. I don't like to go in the negatives. That's the point of the budget, is to track those. So moving forward, we have 197. So when we move to March, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add income. I'm going to title it February. I always say it the way it's spelled as I'm typing it. I'm going to title it February rollover. I'm going to say it was 197, and I'm immediately going to come down to the debt snowball, and whatever my smallest debt was, I'm going to add 197 to it to make it an EveryDollar budget. So now I'm making that extra debt payment, and I'm being more purposeful with it. One last thing, if you want it to automatically calculate how much you have remaining, so you don't have to do the adding, what you can do is you can just add a new category. I'm just going to change this one, but if you want to add a category, you just click Add Budget Category. I can title it Spending, and then I can change all these or delete these, but this is where I can have gas. This is where I can have restaurants. So I'm going to take it out of those other categories, groceries, and I don't remember, clothing. So this is where I put them instead of in lifestyle and other things. Then what happens is whenever I click on remaining, you'll see spending is here, and it's going to tell me how much I have left over total. It does the math for me. So that's one way to go about it. Add that category in and move everything down there. If you don't want to take them out of where they are, then you can just stick to the favorites and just do the math on your own. Either way works. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments box below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next tutorial.